All right, another day in the shop here. It's front bumper time. At least what I'm going to try to do with the front bumper. So the back is, I'm just waiting on the deck screws, and then that should be good. Button up the battery. So I've been trying to figure out what to do with the front bumper. I think it needs a bumper. I cut the grill off because it was hanging like way too low. So I think this is my solution. Is I was looking around. I was going to fabricate a bumper. They don't really look that hard to do, but the cost of steel, I ended up finding this setup with the shackles all welded up and done. It was $200 on Amazon. So I don't think I could buy the steel, let alone the time to fabricate it for that. So my plan is I'm going to shorten it, cut it in the middle, shorten it down, and contour it to the front. So it's going to be up about frame height, just a little past the frame, just a little shorty bumper. I think it will help finish off the front end. That's the plan. So I figure for $200, if I hack it up and it looks like crap, well, I can go a different route. That's the plan though. We'll see what happens. Just a quick update. I did some layout on the $200 Amazon bumper, and it turns out the shackles are not even in the same place. So that's some high quality workmanship. So the plan is to shorten this. So I'm going to cut out that little bit there, and that little bit there, weld it back together. That'll basically move my shackles, I guess, in line with my frame. So I think that's going to look all right. And then I'm going to shorten shorten the ends, and I may turn them in a bit when I weld those back on as well. So yeah, for $200, steel seems fine. Layout seems terrible. So see what happens here. Okay, about an hour or two of hacking and grinding on this thing. This is what I came up with. So the shackles are now in line with the frame. Ended up turning the corners in, give it a little bit more shape. I think it looks pretty mean and works. I don't think it's too big or too small now. It was too wide before, but now that I've turned the corners in, I think it looks just about the right size. So now I just need to build some mounts off of the frame. So I'm just gonna run something inside the frame tube, and I think just bolt it through so it can come off and on when I need to. But I think that looks pretty good. And then I have some lights coming, some fog lights. I think I'm gonna mount into it or recess into it when they show up. So first I'll get this all welded up final and ground down, and then coat of paint and mount the lights. And then I gotta figure out how to mount the headlights. So that'll be after this. I think it's gonna be something that comes off the bumper, attaches to the frame. So figure that out. Anyways, progress. So the slow march to completion carries on. I got the bumper pretty much situated. I just gotta grind and finish it. So I haven't welded it to the actual brackets. So those sleeve in, focus, and stop with my finger, I guess. So those sleeve into those brackets, and those sleeve into the frame rails. I'm using the same 1/2-inch bolt to kind of secure it. Seems pretty strong to me. I might end up putting a bolt through the side, but we'll see. Next, I'm gonna mount the headlight buckets. So I got the buckets ripped apart. They actually came apart rather well. I was kind of surprised. And now I'm just hacking up the old risers to create new ones. So I'm gonna take this and I'll basically put a plate on the bottom of it, and then probably weld like a pipe down to the brackets on the bumper for my headlight buckets. So they're in good shape. I ordered some, I think they're 7-inch replacement lights. So hopefully these come in soon, and then I can wire them up. But first I gotta get them on, so that's what I'm working on. All right, so just wanted to do an update. This is kind of out of order, but I never did show the final for the headlights. So these are how I ended up mounting it. So this is the cutoff section from the old buckets, and this is what I fabricated for the mounts. So it's just a piece of tube on some plate, and then I gusset, and then I just welded a bolt so it bolts through the support, and the headlights fit into it really nicely. So at the time of this video, the truck is all wired, all the lights work, and everything. I've actually had the truck out a few times driving around. I'm just gonna start working on the hood as my next big project. I gotta basically extend it to fill in that gap, and then figure out how I'm gonna fasten it, which I think is gonna be like those quarter turn fasteners. I got my brake lights in, so really simple. I just used a piece of angle, bolted to the bedposts, so they're super duper simple. So that's in, and yeah, the truck's been fun to drive.